Damond, I guess we talked to coaches in the early season, and they talked to us a little bit about your journey coming here to Liberty. So before we get into this week in game prep, I guess can you talk to us about the last year? You said you were down with the scout team working with some of the offense. So can you talk to us about your journey about getting back onto the field here at Liberty?
It was kind of crazy for me, but I enjoyed every bit of it. I got here May of last year, and they just took me in like I've been here for every year of my college career. I had hit the transfer portal in 2023, and then got here last year. Played scout team, kind of just wanted to help the team as much as I could, knowing that I wasn't going to be eligible for the season. So I just wanted to go out there and grind every single day, try to get everybody better, receivers better, quarterbacks better, special teams better in any way possible, and I feel like I did just that.
You walk us through your journey. I mean, going from Virginia kid to Oklahoma to A&T, never playing a snap there. Here, just how did everything transpire?
So, like you said, I started my career at Oklahoma. Played my sophomore year there. Started my sophomore year there. A good couple of games, and wasn't doing great academically. So they asked me to hit the transfer portal. Like I said, I wasn't doing great academically, so I couldn't really find any schools to get into. And then North Carolina A&T said that they would take me, and again, the grade thing just kind of didn't work out for me. So I stayed there for like about 3 days, came back home to Richmond, did community college, did that, and then in May got to Liberty. So.
Could you have imagined having this opportunity, the way things were going, and then being out of football and now coming back and getting this chance?
I mean, I would have never imagined it, honestly, having it like this, like the way it did. But I'm definitely happy for it, and I'm like super blessed for this opportunity because I didn't know that I was ever going to play ball again just based off how everything was going in my journey and in my process. So like this opportunity is probably like the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You had an injury at Oklahoma too, right? I mean, you hurt out there in a TCU game, was that right?
Yes, TCU game in the fourth quarter. I wasn't even supposed to be in the game, but the guy that was behind me didn't want to play. So I went out there, made a tackle, and then I had the guy that I tackled, his knee hit me in like the neck, like some area in my neck, and everything just went kind of like black. And after that, went to the hospital. Everything was good. Came back 3 weeks later, started again.
All that you've been through, and now how's this season going? Now you're healthy, you're eligible, you're rolling out there, you're starting. I mean, how has this year gone for you, and what are some things you continue to work on?
It's going good so far. It's just, like I said, it's a blessing just to be back out there, especially just to be like starting, you know what I'm saying, and helping the guys out as much as possible. And then being healthy is also like a huge part of it because like I battled injuries since I got to college. So this year I've been healthy, I've been balling and just helping out. I just want to keep doing that. And then as far as like getting better, it's like it's so many things I can get better at, and I know my coach is gonna help me with that. Like just like playing the ball, stuff like that, tackling better, stuff like that. I can always get better at, and I'll continue to do that day in and day out in practice and things like that.
Turning to JMU, they play two quarterbacks. So how keen on that is it as a cornerback? Just knowing your assignments, knowing the two differences between the two guys, and being ready to rally to the ball and make a lot of those gang tackles. If it's a guy like Sluka in there who runs a lot.
Yeah, I think it's more so like a film thing, like just being prepared for what can come. Like you never know, they may go both of the quarterbacks in the game at one time, something like that can happen. So like I think it's just about being prepared for your opponent. And like you said, like with Sluka, he's like the bigger guy, like the runner, but you gotta kind of still respect his arm. Like the other guy, Barnett, he's gonna throw the ball. He has more like the accuracy, the arm power, stuff like that. But he can also run, so you don't want to just go to sleep because Sluka's not in there. You don't want to think, quarterback's not gonna run because it's not Sluka, because both of them have the ability to throw the ball and run the ball.
Being from Richmond, how familiar are you with JMU? I'm sure you are. Have they recruited you at all throughout your past? And does this game maybe mean a little bit more since it's an in-state opponent for you?
Honestly, I was about to go to JMU before I came here, so I know a little bit about JMU and a little bit about like what they're about within their program. But being from Richmond doesn't really I don't really put like an emphasis on this game just because I'm from this state. Like, I'm gonna have a lot of family come out and stuff like that, so I'm happy for that. But as far as like them being another Virginia team, it's like we just have to win. Like, we're not winning games right now, so I don't really think it's more of about being from like an in-state type of thing. I think it's just about getting back in the win column for us right now.
And having been through so much adversity over the course of your career, how much has that changed the way that you look at this time now, where your team's going through some adversity in the early season?
It's kind of like not really different for me, and I don't really like to keep talking about my past. But my freshman year we went 11-2, and then my sophomore year we went 6-6 or 6-7. So like I've been on both sides of the stick, like the winning side and then the losing side. But like the difference here is we haven't quit. Like, we're not gonna quit, and I know that for a fact. Like, I got Ethan sitting beside me now. Like, I played him in high school. You know what I'm saying? I know what he's about. Like, he's a dog. He's not gonna let the offense quit. I'm not gonna let the defense quit. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna fight to the end, to every game, say 0-0-0. And hopefully, like I said, we just get back in the winning column. And once we get there, we stay there.
Ethan, when you look at this offense and the struggles that you've had, do you feel like it's all stuff that is within your own power? Like, in one way it's frustrating, but in another way it's probably encouraging because you know you can fix it, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's hard to even say that we're struggling when we put up all these yards every game. I think we've had more yards than our opponent each week that we've lost, and we're right there. I mean, it's penalties. It's things that we can fix. I mean, things at practice that we can do. We got to fix the holding calls. We got to fix just our mental mistakes that we've had. I mean, we had 2 touchdowns called back, some trip to the red zone against Jacksonville State where we get down to the 3-yard line. We can't punch it in. I mean, it's just things that we can fix. I mean, we move the ball really well, but we just make these mental errors, and we're going to get them fixed this week, and that's what we're really focusing on.
As a leader, what's your role in that?
Yeah, just staying positive. I think, I mean, the offense knows that we can do it. The defense believes in us. We believe in the defense. And, I mean, we know that we're right there. I mean, we see it. I mean, we had two big touchdowns called back last week. And then, I mean, we're driving the ball. We're getting yards. We have guys who can make plays, and they're making the plays. We just have to play sound football and get rid of those penalties and those mistakes.
You had a little bit of a history with JMU, too, playing against them at your previous school. When you look at the film of them this year, how different are they? You know, a first-year defensive coordinator. So, do you see a lot of different things in the team that you faced off against last year?
Yeah, I mean, they have they're a little bit different. I think they're still kind of similar to what they've been, but I mean, I'm excited to play them again. Played them twice at Coastal and didn't have the outcome I wanted. So this year, excited to play them again.
Ethan, looking at these last 2 games, you know, it's been a lot of, you know, self-inflicted wounds, if you can say that. Both sides of the ball, but specifically about the offense. Is that more frustrations for you guys, or does it maybe you can sit there and think, we can get the job done, we're just beating ourselves?
Yeah, I think it's frustrating because you know that you can fix them and that we've worked on them. And, I mean, it's just football, you got to execute when you're out there. And it's frustrating in that sense, but then it's also you can go into the next game, you're not you don't doubt anything that you can do. We know that we can make plays. We know that we showed that on the field. We just need to fix those things up. So I think that's good for us, is that everyone still believes, and we know that we can make these plays. Now we just have to clean it up.
You've gotten some good play out of Dickens at running back. How much can a consistent run game also help just overall what you guys are trying to accomplish?
Yeah, I think it'll help a lot. I mean, he's been running the ball really well. The O-line's been playing well, so I think we just have to keep hammering it, and then it'll work out.
The bright spot has been Dante Leaf, especially for you, the connection you guys have developed. I guess, what have you seen from him this year? What's working between the two of you that has led to these explosive plays?
Yeah, I mean, he's explosive. I mean, he can move. He makes big plays. He catches the ball really well, and he works really hard. You can see the passion he has on the field, and I mean, it's awesome just seeing him. I mean, on the sideline and stuff, just going up to him, telling him that we're going to get the ball to him, and he makes plays every time I go to him. So it's exciting to see it, but he's an awesome player.